up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Brooklyn Beats. Two teams here playing for pride as the final week of the NFL season is underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here's Edwards. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're... Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw on second down. Charles. That's complete to White. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
From the gun on third down. Charles, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Basically, there's no meat in them balls. Like the verb, bullets hurt.
Position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. This down to the 35-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Ready? 10-2 start.
Silver.
Check 13. Check 13. 6-6. Pull it high.
Tighten up. Check your hot read.
5.
2nd and 14. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Kill, kill, kill. Sponge.
Ready.
Back to throw here.
Oh, my God, he's
Pressure
open.
too great, and he
Oh,
goes
it's
down
Mike
once more.
Gosh.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So on 4th down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Second team short, 117. Check 43. Go, get it.
They'll run it here. This is James White. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
That's it, baby.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Key up front. Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo.
On 3rd down, Charles. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Switch. 3 down.
To throw on 2nd down. Charles flushed out right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. So let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. From the gun, Charles. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Finds his tight end, Ingram. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Looking to throw on second down. Charles, it's complete. James White. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play,
and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. James White, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score.
So
as they begin with a first down. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
30 base.
Now a handoff here.
How this nigga blows up?
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play. It was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to try and throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. First down, here's White. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. It's caught. This is White. White's got a first down and more. And all the way down to the 5. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
fuck is this nigga doing? Chewing clock?
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. 66, bullet, half.
There's no clock going on. There's a chewing clock.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Edwards. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They come out here in the eye.
Two times. We got three, fellas, we got 3.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And Myers able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never
how
have
the
enough
fuck can he
points
glitch
with
to my
the
player?
high-powered
My
offenses
player
that
ain't
you
got a
face.
fucking chance
And
with the fucking
analytics
ball.
will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
61, matchbox lights.
They're going to look to throw.
I swear to God,
And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Time for our first check of the NFL scoreboard. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. Throwing on 1st down. Charles,
no, stop fucking betting me my fucking animation. The fucking bet seconds.
What's tight? Tight is right. 3 down, 3 down. Let's go. Come on. Delta, Delta.
From the gun on 3rd down. Charles. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 7.
Make a fucking move. Get out.
That time on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will be angry.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. And to give this time to the tailback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. They'll look to throw. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss.
It's a fumble.
It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great
That's
for
the
him.
fucking case.
I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Well, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
That's
touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some 1st downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw on second down. Charles, he's got White here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Operating from the gun. Charles, flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Pressure can cut them all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back. Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches. And they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Okay, now this nigga just sits there, right? Because niggas do that shit, right?
Stop him behind the line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The drive starts with a run by White. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And with a play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Charles on the left side, a catch by White. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down.
You got 3. 3 down.
On 3rd and 2, Charles, throw left side complete. That's White. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down.
Thank you.
Charles.
I just said that shit. I hope they run this shit back and hear what I say. Throw that little dumb shit again. I'm fucking picking it off, nigga. You a fucking touchdown. Bum ass nigga.
And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Coaches always tell their players someone's got to make a big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover force, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, a pick 6, 4th quarter, that is a game changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing after the interception. Charles looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
There's overload. Switch. Go. I got motion.
On 1st and 10, Charles. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Charles. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. From the gun on 3rd down. Charles. Throw left side complete. It's White. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, Charles. And they'll wind up getting this one.
No way that nigga caught it, bro.
Inside the 20. 27 yards of big play on 4th. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. This is White on the screen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. Toward the pylon, caught.
So can I stop minding this game?
Able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
You gotta play it, bro. That's nope.
Gus Edwards.
Niggas dead ass.
14th touchdown now on the year.
Okay.
And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Niggas not dead ass.
Myers connects on the PAT. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. He'll look to throw. And Jennings has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
Outside ready. 60 outlaw.
55 to right. Let's pick it up. It's out.
Dude.
He's back to throw.
Let's get out of the field.
Eluding the pressure right. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.